Hi, welcome to Arty Crafty Alchemy. Today we're going to watch some distress oxides. I'm the Arty Crafty Alchemist. This is my daughter.
Hi.
Let's create some swatches. First up, we're going to start with some antique linen. I have these brushes that I'm trying out. If I like them, I'll let you know. So my lovely assistant wants to swatch. So to create this first swatch, we're just grabbing a little bit of the ink on the brush and we start off the panel and sweep it across. And we can build up as much or as little colour as we like. It's antique linen, so it's a very faint colour, but you can faintly see where the antique linen has gone on with the brush. Next, we are going to take the blending tool and swipe that across, and while she's doing that I will clean this tool off. I'm just using some paper towel. So I just dab up some of the excess ink and then she starts to build up a layer of colour with that. That looks like a nice amount of ink. Next she's going to take the distress sprayer and she's going to put some on her fingers and just flick some over. So we'll give that a few seconds to react with the oxide, and then we're just going to add some paper towel, soak up the extras and just let it do its thing. Next she's going to take the ink pad and swipe it directly to the card. Now I'm going to do this twice for all the swatches. Well, my lovely daughter is. Remember to hold it on a good angle so that the bottom part doesn't touch. That's it. Okay, that looks good. And we'll clean up some of the excess with the stamp chamois. Now she's going to mask off the top one and the bottom and give it a good spritz with some water. Okay, that looks good. So we're just going to let that react, and the ink in the oxides is going to seep out while the pigment part of the ink sits on top. You can see how the ink has oxidized. She's just going to give it a bit of a dry with our heat tool. Okay, next up she's just going to swipe the bottom with the ink pad so we can see what it looks like without any water on it at all. This is our first one done. I can see that there is little droplets of water on here, but it's very hard to see because this one is such a light colour and we are using manila tags. Next up we are taking squeezed lemonade and the brush that I've swiped most of the ink off so that it won't react with the squeezed lemonade, and do the process all over again. See, this one's a bit more vibrant so we can see more of the colour, whereas antique linen kind of blends a little bit into the tags because they're a very similar colour. Next up is the blending tool. Okay, that looks good. Again, we're going to spritz and flick. And now we're going to move on to swiping on ink pad, and again I'm just going to clean this brush off on some paper towel. There's a tiny little bit of residue left on there, but all the ink is out. I'm not getting anything else out of that now. And then lastly, again, we just swipe on our colour at the end. antique linen, squeezed lemonade, cracked pistachio, peacock feathers, salty ocean, wilted violet, candied apple, picked raspberries, walnut stain, and black soot. So these are the colours I've chosen as a starter to try and give me a little bit from each colour range and a well-rounded collection until I can get some more. Let me know what your favourite colours are or what colours you think would make a great starter set, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.